Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode of Cyberpunk Christmas Calendar. It's day 7 and today we're gonna take a look at the different life paths of Cyberpunk 2077. We're gonna take a look at where are you gonna be starting, what's early gameplay gonna look like, and yeah, a little bit of what I think you should expect if you choose that particular life path. Starting with the Nomads.
You know what I always liked about Nomads? Your taste, hunger for freedom. Not easy to come by in Night City.
So as a Nomad, you're gonna start out in the Badlands and most likely in the Badlands located south of Night City. And early gameplay, I'm pretty sure is gonna involve a lot of open road driving and you might get your car early if you choose this life path. And the car is gonna be very important in this game. Let's move on to the Streetkid, shall we?
Well, who do we have here?
Grew up in Haywood. Whole street was my family.
So as you just heard, as a street kid, you're gonna start out in Haywood, which is the area occupied by the gang, the Valentinos. So you're probably gonna have a lot of early interactions with them. I'm thinking, as a street kid, you're probably gonna have your run-in and your differences with the law. So running from cops might be a central part of the gameplay as well as possibly early street races and maybe gaining a car that way for the street races. Probably a lot of fights as well, like hand-to-hand fights might be a thing that is more prevalent in this life path as well. And since they chose to show the afterlife bar, it might be that we get there earlier if we choose the street kid approach, but we'll have to see about that. Now, let's move on to my personal favorite, the Corpo.
If I go down, you're going down with me! No! I'm not fucking joking!
This isn't a request, V.
So as you can already see, if you take the Corpo life path, you're going to be working for the Arosaka company, and I believe there's going to be a lot more scheming going on. Like, I think this is going to be a lot more dialogue heavy, even more so than the other life paths, and I'm really looking forward to this one. This is the one that I'm going to choose personally. As a Corpo, in the beginning at least, you're probably going to have a little more cash on hand than the other life paths, and you're gonna have access to better equipment, better gear, maybe even some implants early on, is what I believe at least. I don't think car gameplay is gonna be as much of a thing since you're gonna have your own flying vehicle basically, which should be able to take you on all of your kind of missions. But I do think assassinations might be a thing quite early on already. So, with that, we've concluded today's video covering all of the life paths of Cyberpunk 2077. Which one are you the most excited about? Please let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video, please like it. And if there was anything you didn't like, dislike the video. Let me know what you didn't like. I love the feedback. What you're seeing right now is some gameplay from the Nomad opening, which I at least hadn't seen before, so I wanted to include it as well, and I'll just let that roll now in the background and turn up the volume of the gameplay as well. But I just want to say, if you're watching this, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and have a great rest of the day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are. Bye.
You don't believe in no fate, every day digging the grave, step in the pit with the stakes, city of dreams, city of gang. You don't believe in no fate,
Can't stop digging Night City.
step in the pit with the
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Michael Whelan, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. Well then, check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Shut the hell! Fucking shoot!
You look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's Smack Stack. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gunk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming. What's the deal with these borderlies flipping us the finger as they fucking please? With no consequences!
He took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
Pendejamente ridículo. So what now?
We've crossed the border. Now you pay me, and we go our separate ways.
Know you to sleep, begging the beef, taking the roof, popped in my deuce, rock alone.
It's me. That's it.
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on! Chingada madre!
Hands! Keep her steady!